Hi my babies, and welcome back to another video. Welcome back to another video. Hey, welcome back to another video. Alright, y'all, I am the girl Virgo Garden. If you don't know, now you know. Anything you need to know about little old me will be down below in the description box. You do not have to be a Virgo for my videos to resonate with you. Alright, now let's do this weekend read that's looking more like a weekly read. Goddamn. Let's just say it's gonna be some shit popping off this weekend. It's gonna be some shit popping off. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. Where are we starting at? Because this is a little unorthodox. Everything seems unorthodox with me these days. Alright. So our overall energy is the Ten of Staffs in reverse. This is definitely you finally letting a burden go. I'm hearing for some of you, you've been holding on to a love for too long, and I feel like this weekend, being that it is Valentine's weekend, you're just finally going to realize that person wasn't worth your time anyway, and releasing them. Some of y'all, it could be, you could be at your wit's end with a job, with a cousin, a relative, anything, a best friend, and it's just whatever it is that has been draining on you, especially with us heading into this retrograde, since we are like 4 days off now. You're definitely in a season of release right now, okay? So, oh wow, okay. So we got the Chariot behind that, and as y'all know, the Chariot is all about movement. The Chariot can also be about victory and success as well, though. So I feel like you're having some type of victory, overcoming, or just moving away, finally releasing and letting go. If some of y'all been having a hard time with releasing and letting go of certain situations, people, places, or things, this would be the weekend to do that, okay? Oh, look at this. Okay, so we got the King of Wands. Like I say, the King of Wands is very focused. The King of Wands is also someone who does not let, like, the King of Wands don't let nobody see them sweat, okay? Never let nobody see them sweat. Shit. Jay-Z is a King of Wands. Jay-Z is a perfect example of King of Wands, because when Solange was whooping his ass on that elevator, I mean, he looked a little panicky. He looked a little panicky, okay? But he did not sweat, and, like, he just took Solange to the jewelry store the next day, bought her like some extremely expensive jewelry that, shit, I hope to see one day. Okay, so we got this Three of Swords in reverse as well. That's releasing that disappointment, that heartache. Some of y'all are going to be healing from a past love this weekend. I think that's pretty dope. So if you're spending the weekend alone, just know it will not all be in vain. Why? Because we have things changing. Here we go with all this fire, okay? All this fire again. We got a lot of fire going on here. We have a lot of changes going on. Some of y'all moving in new directions, okay? Because you're done with that old shit. And then look here, we got the Five of Swords in reverse as well. So all that chaos, that confusion that people were trying to bring your way, you're just releasing it. You're letting it go. You're not with it. You don't got time for the shits. You really don't. You don't got time for the shits. And I don't blame you. All right, babies. Man. Alright, y'all, I'm going to let y'all know right now, I'm probably not going to lift up every card off of this board, because this might be one of them ones when the energy just get to flowing, and I just need to get the message out. Fuck the pictures, okay? We are not in kindergarten class. Fuck the pictures. Alright. So the first card that we got, wow. Okay. The first card we got out is Regeneration, which we have actually gotten this card previously, I believe, in one of these weekly videos for this week, which is always a good thing when it pops back up in a weekend read or a read in the same week. It's always a good thing. So we are truly, like, putting in that work. And I would just like to explain to some people, because I know a lot of you are new. Some of y'all been around for a little bit, and some of y'all still a little confused, okay? So it's like, basically, from my understanding, I have two different groups, or like basically following me. The people that are in the same cycle that I'm in, and then the people that are in basically a cycle or two or three behind me. The cycle that the rest of us are in, okay? And then, you know, we got the pass-throughers and all that stuff like that. But sometimes, y'all, you got to apply it to what it is going to be in your future, or if it's your past or your present moment. You will know better than anyone else, okay? I'm just saying. The fucking King of Wands came out again. He like us. He like us. Okay, so like I was saying with this regeneration card, and then we got clarification for the world card. This is planting new seeds. This is releasing things and people. This is getting your energy back, taking your power back. Okay? What y'all want me to see? They said something on this card they want me to see. Other than this lava down here, I feel like they're saying this lava is representing coming alive again and awakening the beast in you. But this little blue flower right here is like you still have your peace of mind. It's like you have your head on straight with the direction that you're going now. And that's what this world card is representing. Because this person on this world card, they seem very confident, okay? They got their hip cocked out to the side and whatnot. Okay? They also have the Ankh in their hand. That looks like a scepter, I want to say. And they actually have on royalty type garments as well. I never noticed that either. So it's kind of like you are like the ruler of your world is what I'm getting from this. With this regeneration, it's like, oh, wow. You are the creator of your life. I always tell y'all that. It's even the very last thing down in the description box. You are the creator of your life. You are the God of your life. You're waking up. You're going into a new cycle. You're going into a new life. And this is you. This person kind of reminds me of God in a way. It's these two rivers. Okay. Then they got the Ankh, and I have no clue what this is right now. I'm not going to lie. They're clearly dressed in royalty type garments. But it's like they're standing over the entire world. Like they look huge compared to these rivers down here. So it's like you are the person that literally, you have the world in the palm of your hands right now. What are you going to do with it is what they're asking you, okay? What are you going to do with it, I say? I'll tell you one thing. We is not with the drama and the bullshit this weekend. Because good gracious, we got chaos and conflict in reverse. This is probably the only one out of this deck I'm going to actually read in reverse. Just letting you know. So when you see another one upside down, don't get confused, okay? So chaos and conflict in reverse is a good thing. That means just like that Five of Swords in reverse, you're not with the drama, you're not with the bullshit, you don't want to be fucking bothered with nobody. However, the Hangman came out. So some of y'all, even though you are desperately trying to get away from the drama, the bullshit, and just the Debbie Downers, the people with no life. Okay, some of y'all are still kind of trying to work your way through that. So this weekend may not be the weekend. But it may be a weekend 2 months from now where you finally do release yourself out of this. It may be a month from now after this retrograde is over. It may be 2 weeks from now where it comes up and you're able to release yourself from this, okay? But right now, just remember you're waiting. And while you're waiting, it's plenty of time to do what? To plan and strategize. This is crazy how we're doing this reading, but I'm rocking with them. Strategy card was in reverse up under that. So I feel like they're also saying for a lot of you, you won't have as much drama in your life, as much hold-ups, obstacles, or just draining energy or bad days if you do a bit more planning. And I am one to fucking preach on this, okay? Because I literally just started planning this month. And I've been preaching to y'all about planning for I don't know how long. And I keep saying I need to take my own damn advice. I finally started planning this month. It has helped my anxiety a lot, okay? Because I suffer from anxiety as well. It has helped my anxiety a lot. It has calmed down a lot of those negative waves that this kind of card brings about. So that might be what it is too. Some of y'all might just be waiting for things to fall into place with your planning, especially after something may have possibly fallen apart for you. Okay, so I'm going to go back since I see how they want me to do this reading. It's still same messages, y'all. But with this regeneration card, we had the victory card up under it. So I feel like they're saying, baby, like, damn, you ain't even got to read cards to know what this says if you just look at, I said we weren't looking at the damn pictures, boy. Said we weren't looking at the damn pictures. But this is a seed being planted and being brought back to life. I'm trying to think of, I keep seeing Lion King flash across the screen, but it's like, I'm trying to think of something. It's kind of like, great example, the Northern Lights, okay? The only way you can see the Northern Lights is if you go up to cold-ass Alaska. Then you can see in certain parts of Canada, too, but Alaska is connected to Canada, so anyway, that's another subject, all right? Virgo and me, not right now, okay? So what I'm saying is with the Northern Lights, you can only see them in the extremely cold and dark place of the world, okay? That's where you have been. Stay with me now. Stay with me. That's where you have been, in a very dark and cold place. But to see them northern lights, and especially I heard to see them in person, it is truly a sight to see. They say it's nothing like it. That might need to be on my bucket list, but I don't do too well with cold. Okay? Especially dark and cold. Not too well at all. So, moving on. I said it was going to be the only one I read in reverse. The lies I told. So we got the treasure chest in reverse. And I feel like a lot of y'all did not understand what they're saying is what your worth was. Because we also got woman holding a coin in reverse too. Now, I also must point out this woman holding a coin in reverse. Remember, I told y'all, I think for one of the monthly readings, make sure you take care of yourself this month because you get sick. That's what this card represents when it's in reverse. It does not only represent a financial loss. And a lot of y'all might be spending, you know, a lot of money this weekend. It is Valentine's Day weekend. Someone might get, a female, you might get stood up or played, or the date might get cut short because they're going on a date with somebody else. That's for the female though. But it represents like not being connected to your higher self. Okay, so you got woman holding a coin in reverse and Treasure Island both in reverse. This means you have let people into the castle to come and steal the jewels. What the fuck is you doing, baby? You're hustling backwards. So this is you needing to put your protection up. Because that's what this black cat represents on this card. He's protecting her valuables. So you need to get your intuition up as well. Because y'all know that's what cats represent. And then we got, oh man. It all just now connected. So now we got the moon card in reverse. Okay, so we doing reversals the whole way through. That's fine. This represents you not listening to your intuition. This represents things going on that's working against you. Basically, and you can't see it yet. And it could be you that's working against you because, wow, and I say you can't see it yet. Look at all this purple she got on. Third eye. If some of y'all have water signs around you or plan on a water sign being your Valentine, I would definitely keep my eyes open for the sneakiness. Especially if you're dealing with a Pisces or a Cancer. Okay, that is the channel message that just came through. If you are dealing with a Pisces or a Cancer, I would not put all my eggs in one basket. I'm going to leave it at that. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. So we got Take a Nap, and this is a 6 card. This is all about balance. Okay? Y'all already know that y'all need to rest because this card has popped up before as well in our readings. Y'all already know that you need to rest. Especially with all the events going on. Like, just running around. I feel like a lot of y'all running around getting errands done. A lot of y'all running around to, it's like you're trying to get something accomplished, but it kind of feels like you're running around in circles, like this round and round card. Because that's what it represents, like a never-ending cycle. It's kind of what it represents. The reason why I'm sighing so much is because as soon as I'm about to say it out of my mouth, I look to the next card, and the next card is like finishing my sentence. That's how I know this is one of them readings, okay? So we got the King of Swords for this now. Some of y'all might be a little uptight. Y'all might be a little groggy. You might be a little irritable. Okay, very irritable. Very, 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 very irritable. Especially at work or with the children, at someone's school, or just in places where you don't necessarily need to be having attitude, okay? Or in times or situations when you don't necessarily need to be having attitude. And it's not necessarily what the other person is doing. It's because it's your lack of energy, your lack of rest, okay? Your lack of self-care, your lack of self-respect, your lack of self-love. However, as much as the King of Swords can be a guarded person, as much as he can be a stubborn person, because they don't really talk about how stubborn this motherfucker here is, okay? He is stubborn. There is no moving him. Once his mind is made up, that's it. That is it. Okay? So, This is the garden in the gate. I'm sorry, y'all. I just looked at the time. I got a pizza in the oven. And it's like, burn the pizza, finish this reading. Ooh, y'all lucky. I love y'all. So we got the garden in the gate. And this is all about basically you getting out of your own way and realizing I don't have any limitations holding me back anymore. Now that I've gotten the rest that I needed, I realize now that I've taken this time to think. Remember, we had this hangman down here getting you away from this drama and needing to strategize and plan. Now that you realize after you've taken this nap, you realize, you know what? I can actually change the situation around. I've actually figured something out that might really work because I've really had time to actually think with a clear head, which is what this King of Swords is all about. And he's about charging forward to go get what the fuck he want, and he will cut your goddamn head off if you get in his way. Ludicrous. Move, bitch. Okay? Move, bitch. So with this round and round, like I said, it's about going around in cycles, but this is about you looking at a bird's eye view and having a better perspective on the situation. And they're saying now that you can actually see what's going on, because remember we had that moon card, you couldn't see shit. Okay, you couldn't see shit. It was foggy up in there. Now that you know what it is that you have to do, I feel like a lot of y'all, all honesty, are going to shut down. You don't want anyone to get close to you until you work your way out of this cycle, because you have your eyes set on something. You have a goal set in mind, and you're not going to let it go or release it until you get what it is that you want. Underlying energy, we got never ending story. This is a lot of y'all. I feel like even though this card is here, I feel like a lot of y'all are being faced with that big boom of everything, so you could go ahead and deal with it and let it go. Because a lot of y'all were being stubborn in the wrong way and working against yourself, thinking that things were supposed to be a certain way. Shit can change every day, every second, every hour. You don't tell the great divine how to do their shit, okay? You better rock with it. And that's why the serendipity is here. They're saying learn to go with the flow of things. Both of these cards are saying go with the flow, okay? Make a decision, go with the flow. Underlying energy over here, we got the crown chakra. This is all about that clear thinking and being as highly charged up as you can as you go on this journey. But also, and I love this, we got the crown and the root both open. That is the perfect type of balance that you need, especially heading on a journey now. Because remember, we had, where is it? We had that world card because we're getting revitalized. And remember that we're headed for victories, getting away from all this drama and this bullshit that was weighing us down. It has to go, I say. And I must point out, financial constraints is in reverse. Ring that motherfucking bell. That means money. Money is going to start flowing in, even if it is that income tax check. Yeah, we're going to keep talking about that. And then adjacent possibilities. So that means it can come from anywhere, any place, somewhere unexpected. Other cards that we have down here, we have the education card. This is all about, just like the strategy card, learning and planning and getting your shit right. Why? Because we got peaks of joy. Once you work through the entanglement of emotions, of just so many different things, of physical, emotional, spiritual, mental, just so many different things that you have to work through, you're going to realize this shit was really worth it. This shit was really worth it. Underlying energy, we got the Sun card and the Queen of Pentacles. Can we get much better than that? This is about new beginnings. This is about being creative, taking ownership of your shit. And look where that gets you. Because remember, we was down here broke like a joke and it won't shit funny. Okay? With this woman holding a coin in reverse. Because this is like the Queen of Pentacles. Exactly like the Queen of Pentacles. You see the similarities? Yeah, I know. Now we're coming back. And now we've done some growth. And we such a bad motherfucker. I ain't even got to sit on the goddamn throne. I'm going to stand next to it and pose. Take a picture, bitch. Take a picture, bitch. So that's that come up right there that we're seeing now over here with this. We got forgiveness. So like I said, a lot of y'all might be reflecting this weekend on letting go of love from the past. And also, this is distorted masculine. A lot of y'all, like I said before, need to get some rest because you've been working too hard, letting your job drain you and that pay you what they owe, okay? So then we also got creativity, which is just like that Sun card, being revitalized, being re-energized, getting the rest that you need. And then I love her. My favorite one, I think, in this whole deck. The Rainbow Reviver. This is about when you've been going through a storm, baby. Hey, okay? Going through a storm. That's just like that sun card. They're saying they're sending, this is like your spirit guides coming to help you along the way. And then of course we got self-respect. I'm gonna always point that card out when I see it, because how you view yourself or how you treat yourself is how others will do as well. All right, quick love pull. We got chemistry, heart-to-heart conversations, and we got past life relationship with underlying energy as the honeymoon. I feel that it's saying that basically if you are single, you just need to allow things to naturally happen. Be honest and be yourself up front, and you will find that person you're going to connect with, because we got chemistry and past life relationship up here. It don't get much better than that when it comes to bonding with someone. If you're in a relationship, I feel like they're saying those honest conversations and touching bases on where you see your life going with each other or individually will help a lot. And then that's also, I feel like, going to spark something and help y'all remember why y'all feel so drawn to each other like a magnet. That's that past life relationship. When you feel like you keep being drawn to that person no matter what, that's that past life relationship. The chemistry in the bond is what is holding it together. But conversations and communication may got a little fucked up. So make sure y'all work that out. Spend time together. Don't be trying to ball all out if you know you got bills to pay next week or whatever and whatnot. All right, babies, this is your weekend read. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm the girl Virgo Garden. If you don't know, now you know. Yeah, everything you need to know is really in that description box. No lie. No lie, no lie, no lie. At all. I gotta go get my pizza for burns. Love you, babies. Mwah. One of y'all gonna owe me a pizza. I'm playing.